Hello, it's been a while since we've done one of these videos, isn't it? And the reason I'm doing it this quarter is this is the first quarter where we can order our next car, and all I can say is I'm rather disappointed. In fact, I'm so disappointed I am thinking of possibly extending the lease on our current Motability car, because we save about £1,200+ a year using the vehicle to load option on our MG4 to power the house on cheap rate overnight electricity that we get on our Octopus Intelligent Go tariff, which basically allows me to charge the car overnight at 7 pence per kilowatt. And it's also got a smart charging feature which allows me to plug it in during the day and top up at 7 pence per kilowatt when there's, you know, an excess of energy on the national grid. So it saves us a fortune, I'm estimating about at least £100 a month plus on electricity, whilst also saving us about £70 a month on petrol. Now the problem is, all the cars with the vehicle to load feature on Motability that I would consider having are asking about £2,000 advance payment now on them. I mean, there's some good deals possibly on there if you don't need this feature, but I quite like saving £1,200 plus a year on electricity. Now, if that's not your concern, you could possibly go for the Ford Puma. It doesn't have that option though to run the house off its battery. It's called vehicle to load, and only certain manufacturers do it. The Dacia Spring does it, but it's only got a 14 kilowatt battery. And to tell the truth, 14 kilowatts is not even going to get me through most of the day running the house. Never mind getting this from A to B. And there's the Kia Niro, but the problem with the Kia Niro is I don't much like it. And the charging port's in an awkward position. I'm going to have to pay out extra money for wires to be able to reach it. There's a Hyundai Insta. They want £199 for something that looks like a noddy car. Don't want to touch it. And the battery's not big enough either. That's got a 64 kilowatt battery, and I can run it for 2 days, possibly more if I could lower the discharge meter down below 50%, but it doesn't let me do that. Hyundai Kona, I don't want a Hyundai Kona, but for one with a big battery it's going to cost me a few grand anyway up front. Last quarter I was looking at the BYD Atto 3. The only problem with that one is I've heard that adaptive cruise control can only go up to 60 kilometers an hour. What the hell's the point of that? Possibly that if I was pushed and I can't get an extension on the current lease, I might consider that, because the way I look at it is, over a 3-year lease it'd save me £1,200 a year. It would pay back the advance payment in savings in electricity. Now the other problem I've got is the state of my mother's health and whether she would last the whole 3 years of this lease. See, the only MG on there now is the MG5. Now there's one there for 1900, well 1995 that's payment, but that's only got a 47 kilowatt battery. For one with a bigger battery I'm going to have to pay £3,000 up front. So let's see, I'd be saving about £1,200 a year on electricity. It's just about going to pay itself off over the 3 years in the advance payment and electricity savings. Last quarter I think there was the Ioniq 6. This last quarter was looking fairly good because it was about £1,200 advance payment, but now they've skyrocketed it to £2,499. And that's, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just age. I'm just bored of cars now. Nothing much excites me in the car world, and I think I'm just going to stop there because I don't want to make this a new segment on my channel again. I just want to put out my opinion that nothing excites me, nothing does what I want it to do, so we're probably going to just keep the current lease going. I think we can extend up to 2 years. The only good thing about the extension is every quarter during that extension I can look at the prices on this, and if I do see a bargain we can then trade in. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks again for watching, and this is the Cliff Report out, or whatever you want to call it. Update. Bye.